Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today, and I'm going to give you a new update regarding the numbers of Q2. We will also look into Shanghai update and Grünheide, more stuff regarding the Model Y long range. But we will start with the numbers first, and if you're new to my channel, do consider subscribing and supporting me. I would really appreciate that. So let's start here. We do have numbers. Deliveries were 254,695 cars, and the very good news is, which we can take away from these results. First of all, the deliveries and production of Model S and Model X increased. The second part is that June was a record month. So we have seen as many cars like never before being delivered to customers in June. I would say that we actually have here the first impact of Giga Berlin and Giga Austin in those final push days here in June. So that is very good news as well. I do expect a very good result in Q3. I think everybody will be shocked and surprised by the increase of production in Giga Berlin and Giga Austin. Looking back to Shanghai, Shanghai was one of the reasons they were able to do such a good result as well, because they had a record month in June as well. But we have many cars left. So the big question is, will they be delivered to Chinese customers, or are they going to European customers? Based on Franco, he is actually expecting the first ship for the European market to arrive on the 10th of July. Me personally, I think it might be more like to the 15th of July. But I'm very, very happy if the first ship would actually arrive on the 10th of July. That would be in line with delivery dates in Europe right now, and I hope that those cars might be even going on the first ship. Again, guys, based on the production update from Vuva and based on his video here, he actually said the production line of the Model 3 will be the first down, and then it will ramp up fast again. The Model Y will take a bit more longer because the ramp up and the production update is much bigger. It's going to have more and more increase of production than the Model 3. So the first one or two ships could be with more Model 3 right now. So that is just an update. I think many people waiting for Model 3 are very welcoming this news if that is really going to happen. Again, guys, many updates. We have to really stay tuned here what's happening in Shanghai, because in the past 2 weeks we had so many informations from different news outlets. If it's Reuters or others, we have to stay tuned what is really going to happen here, if it's just for 4 days or if it's going to take an entire process 2 weeks. The only way we can see that is monitoring what's happening here on the parking lot. That's the way to go. So let's see how this quarter is starting very soon, as we are now approaching the 3rd of July. Then for San Francisco, very good news based on Fremont. We have many cars coming from Fremont to Korea and Taiwan. So these two countries will be delivered from San Francisco as always. So they're supposed to come 2 ships. So those will be coming soon and deliver the first cars abroad. We also going to look into the 4680 cells, because I have some updates here as well based on the first experiences with the battery pack from the Austin built Model Y. I have to say, I have to take my prediction a bit away. I was a bit more pessimistic in recent weeks, but now based on those results, it looks like Tesla is actually hiding very good news here. First of all, it is very weird that he was actually driving on 0% of a battery, which is something you can do, but there was no limit. He was able to use the acceleration at any time, so there was no limitation, and that is weird because that's not happening usually. Furthermore, when the battery was full, he could still use the regenerative braking, so he was able to do that, but it makes no sense if your battery is actually full. So again, we do see signs here that the battery pack might be much bigger as officially stated on the screen and in the software. And this could be because Tesla doesn't want that the hype is getting too big around this battery pack, because they are not able to ramp up as fast those battery cells to actually support the demand, which would increase even further if people are actually realizing how good this battery pack is. Again, guys, the charging power is as well very well. He said that he could, the boost to 200 kilowatts was so fast, like in no other car before. And of course, the charging time was not the perfect one yet, but I do believe they can increase that, push more power in at some point if they have more information how the battery is handling all this work. So very good news on the 4680 cells. So we can believe Tesla is hiding something and the battery pack might be even better. Then looking into Germany, you clearly see now not only Model Y Performance being produced, but we also have the Model Y Long Range. Again, guys, no confirmation from any customers. If you are, as I'm German, from abroad and you have received any VIN numbers, as we are in the beginning of the quarter and you received VIN numbers for Model Y Long Range, please let me know. That would be very great, because I'm actually waiting for the first confirmation of customers receiving a Model Y Long Range from Grünheide, Germany. Again, guys, production slightly above 1,000 cars per week. I think they might be already at 1,200 to 400. Again, this Saturday there was no major production compared to last Saturday. So this might be the reason why they pushed at the end of the quarter a bit more with 6 days of work and now going back to 5 days. But again, guys, I think it's just a question of time based on the hiring of people in Germany that Tesla will be capable of doing 7 days a week. The only thing is Shanghai, they need enough battery packs. Then looking into a new Tesla app update for all the Model S and X owners, you get now the ability to automatically raise and lower your suspension, which is very, very cool. Then we have the green traffic light chime that is coming, which is also a nice feature. And we also have something regarding the seatbelt system enchasement. So that is as well an update for safety. Good to see Tesla's working on new updates here that you can soon see in your Tesla coming up. Again, guys, the suspension is not for the Model 3 and Model Y. So far, that is my information. Again, it is just for the Model S and Model X. So thank you very much for being here today. I really appreciate your time. And again, if you have any information from the European market outside of Germany, do share that with me. I'm very glad to have your opinion or your experience shared here on this channel. And if you're from Europe, do consider checking out Tessie Supply. We have a lot of nice products, deliver all over Europe, and you get a discount. Take care. Thank you very much.